It seems like just yesterday, I was trying to do whatever I could to talk to you, hoping I would get just 5 minutes with you to make a fool out of myself and make you laugh.
We took a risk of losing our amazing friendship and gave it a shot as a couple. It turned out to be the best decision ever.
It seems like just yesterday was the first time I told you I loved you. It came so natural, and then I panicked, but a good kind of panic, because now you knew exactly how I felt. And ever since then, I've never stopped loving you.
The amazing friendship and bond we had before only blossomed into something that's indescribable. It's something that you only hear about in movies or read about in books, but you and I, we're so very blessed because we're lucky enough to be able to experience it firsthand. Tell Emo it's time. On our wedding, I give you a beautiful gift. Don't be late. Wow.
Felicia Marie, say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Say you'll keep making me the happiest and luckiest man on the earth until my heart stops beating, and even then, I will cherish you, love you, and care for you every single day of my life. So my queen, this is it. If there was ever a time for a perfect kiss, I'll be waiting for you.
Never without our person. I love you, John Michael Castañeda, today, tomorrow, forever. Love your future wife, Kiwi Cakes. You made my whole world. You filled the void of my life, and I did not know what was there. When we first met, I never thought we would be friends. And then we became friends. But then something amazing happened. You became my person.
We make memories every day that we love, and I can't pick a favorite. He went to all my cheer competitions, followed me throughout high school, college. We had a blast. In July of 2012, we went ahead and took a shot, and he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I did, and it's been the best. And now I'm gonna marry him.
Before we get started, if you hear any thunder, that's just God. He's happy about this too. Oh, great and loving God, please protect the ones we love. We honor all you have created as John and Felicia pledge their hearts and lives together this day. We ask that this union be warm and glowing with love in these hearts. We honor wind, and we ask that they may sail through life safe and calm as a child in a parent's arms. We honor water, to cleanse and soothe this relationship that it may never thirst for love. With all the forces of the universe you have created, we pray for harmony and true happiness as Felicia and John grow forever young together. Amen.
Amen.
For Felicia and John, the story began 11 years ago, across town a ways at Mayfield High School. They shared an English class. They both agree that she made the first move because she wanted a piece of gum. And when he gave her that first piece of gum, things escalated rather quickly. They were texting one another nonstop, even though there was no such thing as unlimited texting back then. They'd hang out down by the river, or go to movies, or take walks in the park, all the while talking and growing closer to one another. Here's the secret. The whole time, she was the one gauging him. For John, it was simpler. He told me that from the minute he saw her, he knew she was the one. Since July 6th is the anniversary they've assigned themselves as officially becoming boyfriend and girlfriend, he figured it would be appropriate to propose on July 4th at a fireworks show. He even knew exactly where he wanted to pop the question. Unfortunately, when they arrived at that particular place at the Botanical Gardens, it was off limits. He took her there anyway. And the cops were yelling at him that they couldn't be there. But he dropped to one knee and he asked her to marry him. Even the police got quiet. And so did Felicia. But then she said yes. And they hugged and they exchanged in their hearts forever promises. That's how we got here. A perfect Sunday, they told me, is sitting on the couch watching Marvel movies. After all these years, John and Felicia are here to add the new title of spouse to their relationship. The new title doesn't change the fact that they are, and for many years have been, one another's best friends. But today is the opening of a new and exciting chapter. We are privileged to join them and to bear a joyous witness both for our own celebration and for those who could not be with us today. Their spirits are here, but we cannot see them. We can only feel their presence and be grateful for the many memories that they've entrusted to us. Among others, we think now especially of grandmothers, Tina Villegas and Aurora Garcia. By inviting you to bear witness to their vows this day, they have chosen you to accompany them on the first step of their journey into marriage. That journey begins here. Felicia and John have written vows to read to one another, and I would ask John to begin.
First of all, you look absolutely beautiful. Felicia Marie, I vow to always love you and to hold you close in my arms every night. I vow to always get you fries, even when you don't want any. To give you my plate if you don't like yours. I promise to always stand by your side, never let you feel alone. Whatever life throws our way, we will conquer it together. I give myself to you wholeheartedly. And as we continue to grow together and explore the world, I will cherish every second together. I will always listen, even when you think I'm not. But most importantly, I will always be your person, your Noah, and your lobster. I love you.
John Michael, I remember the day I first saw and met you like it was yesterday. I remember I was so scared and intimidated by you, and I wanted to move desks but was too frightened. But now I thank God every day for keeping me in that desk. Had I moved, I would never have learned what true friendship and love was, and I'd probably have to start buying my own gum. In an instant, you turned my world upside down. In a flash, you became my best friend, my confidant, my partner in crime, my better half, and unknown at the time, my soulmate. Most importantly, you became my person. You taught me to love myself for me, not for any other reason. You pushed me to be better. You saw all my sides and still chose to stick around. You loved me for me, and you showed me a kind of love that I didn't know existed. You loved me through it all, even when I didn't deserve it. You and I have experienced a life without one another, and we know that it's no life at all. I want you to know that I will spend the rest of my life making sure we never return to a life without each other. Right now, as your future wife and in front of our family, friends, and God, I vow to love you more than anyone could possibly love you. I vow to love you even when I hate you. I vow to stand right beside you, hand in hand, through good times and bad. I vow to let you lead and shine brightly while being there as your guided light to help you through any darkness that may fall. I vow to spend the rest of my life making sure you feel as loved as you make me feel every day. I vow that you will never be alone. I vow to always be your person. Phoenix.
John, please repeat after me. I, John, take you, Felicia,
I, John, take you, Felicia,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to share all that I am
to share all that I am
and all that I have
and all that I have
for all time to come.
for all time to come.
And I promise to do
And I promise to do
all in my power
all in my power
to keep my love for you
to keep my love for you
as pure and as strong
as pure and as strong
as it is this day.
as it is this day.
Felicia, please repeat after me. I, Felicia, take you, John,
I, Felicia, take you, John,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to share all that I am
to share all that I am
and all that I have
and all that I have
for all time to come.
for all time to come.
And I promise to do
And I promise to do
all in my power
all in my power
to keep my love for you
to keep my love for you
as pure and as strong
as pure and as strong
as it is this day.
as it is this day.
The wedding ring is a powerful symbol of married love. The precious metals show the world that your love is in fact your most precious possession. More importantly, the rings themselves are circles, and a circle symbolizes a love that knows no end. Inside that circle are two beating hearts and the promise of traditional marriage that from this day forward you shall take one another to have and to hold, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poor, to love and to cherish for all the days of your lives. My friends, I ask now a blessing on these rings that each time you look at them, you're reminded of the magic and the love and the hard work that brought you to this moment. And that each time the world looks at these rings, that they honor and respect the commitment that you're making to one another. As you place the ring on John's finger, please repeat after me. John, I give you this ring
John, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
I ask you to wear it
I ask you to wear it
as a symbol to this world
as a symbol to this world
that you are my husband.
that you are my husband.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed,
anyway.
Felicia, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
I ask you to wear it
I ask you to wear it
as a sign to this world
as a sign to this world
that you are my wife.
that you're my wife.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
There are many traditions and rituals commonly associated with marriage. Tonight's reception will feature music. There will be dancing. My guess is there will be laughter. Music and dancing are symbolic of the rhythmic beauty and the wonder that brought Felicia and John together in the first place. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now you will feel no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life that lies before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion, and may your days together be good and long upon this earth. There's no going back now. By the power in me vested, I now pronounce you legally married, and I'd ask that you please seal your marriage with a kiss before these witnesses. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure and honor to present to you for the very first time, John and Felicia, husband and wife.
We got love that we'll never need to hide. Love will always rise above whatever comes.
She's just super outgoing, super funny. She's just the most caring person I've ever met. She's one of the best friends I've ever had.
Take my hand and let's fly.
And I got to see them grow up together, you know. It's like, oh, they're just so perfect together that, you know, I was so excited when he wanted to propose to her. And, it's just great. It's like, I almost feel like they're like my kids, you know. I'm so proud that they're finally together, you know.
Just be with me. Just be with me. Just be with me. Now we're one with the sun over our heads, and at night we'll be the stars. We can go.
I've known John since high school, so it's like 10 years ago. And so we started going to the games a lot when I first met him, and it was one of those where it's like, hey man, let's go down here and walk around. And we'd walk around past the sideline, and then he'd lean over and start talking to him. I'm just like, he's starting to like pay attention to more, talk to her a lot, and he finally sort of introduced me to her, and yeah, she was a cheerleader on the sideline and just chatting to her all the time.
Just be with me. Just be with me. Just be with me.
The way they talked about each other and the way they looked at each other was like they met for the first time every time.
I don't think I've ever met someone, like a couple that would complete each other so much. And just in that short little time of first meeting them, it's like, dang, these people should be together. And I'm rooting for them. Like, I'm really, really rooting for them. It got to the point where we would go to the games just so he could talk to her. And Felicia, like, you're John's dream come true. Like, really. Like, man. Like, I'm so happy this day has come. Like, when he told me that he was gonna propose to you, I was so excited. Like, I really was. Absolutely proud that you chose me to be best man. So thank you. And so I want to make a toast to John and Felicia. I want to wish them lifelong happiness and a fruitful marriage. So, John and Felicia.
As a friend, I will encourage you to run to each other in times of good and bad. We wish you and Michael the very best. You both deserve it. So let's have a toast. Chin chin. That's Italian.
He kind of like told me, hey, what do you think of this ring? And I was just like, this is all real now, like it's finally happening. I said, she's perfect for you. Like from day one, it's kind of just like, they've had this connection.
I can't believe that they were ever not a couple. Like when I see the pictures of them in high school, they look like a couple and everything, and they just make sense together, and I'm so happy for them. I believe it was at one of their first family parties, I got to meet Felicia. And I don't know, just instantly, because she's so nice and her smile is so big, it's like, I just felt connected to her, I guess. Like, oh, she's really sweet, I bet I'll get along with her really well. And it blossomed into a great friendship.
Growing up, I always lived next door to John. It was like, he wasn't really my cousin, he was more my brother. He's like, growing up, he's looked out for me, like throughout school and stuff. And so now to see him finally getting married to the girl of his dreams is just crazy, because like, we spent a lot of time together doing double dates and stuff. It was so cool to like finally connect to him when like I was older, like both of us with our couples, you know, me with my girlfriend, him with Felicia, so it was great.
And it's funny because in the proposal picture it looks like I'm sitting down on the bench, but I'm actually on one knee. And asked her, and she actually said really, she didn't say yes.
I wish you lifelong happiness. You guys deserve this. You know, you're some of my best friends, and I'm so proud that this day has finally come. You know, it means a lot to me, and I'm glad to see you happy.
Wish you the best of marriages. Always put each other first. Take up for each other with your family and your friends, and love each other unconditionally.
Felicia, Janae, I love you both so much, and words can't describe how happy I am for you. I'm glad that you guys chose me and honored that you guys chose me to be a bridesmaid for your big day. I love you both very much.
I love you guys, and thank you for everything. Thank you for letting me be a part of this, and I wish you guys nothing but love and happiness.
John and Felicia, you guys are one of the sweetest couples I know. Me and Sergio aspire to be like you guys, because when we're around you guys, it just makes sense. I just love you guys so much, and thank you for everything, and thank you for letting me be a part of this.